Well, I'm out here, second water crossing in the last hour, so water's not an issue right now. Um, but I just wanted to say I sure live in a great country, and I'm sure proud that I'm a vet and that I know a lot of vets. Been nice today. My morning started out meeting a 24-year vet, Army vet, and then I passed a Navy vet going to Springer. And then just now I passed a young man that's in infantry school at Fort Moore. He's a former enlisted, went officer, and just incredible to come out here and talk with some of the veterans and share a message with them, especially with the young first lieutenant here. I wanted to tell him about my DogTag mission. But it's nice, and had to stop here with this water crossing. Thought that the water running in the background would make a nice fill noise. So everything's going well, and I'll continue to move on. Well, once again, this is probably the third or fourth time I've crossed the Benton McKay Trail since leaving Springer. So it's funny how this trail just kind of crisscrosses the AT, but it actually crisscrosses here. The AT goes that way, and the Benton McKay Trail goes up there yonder. Looks like it's marked by diamonds. What a great symbol to use for marking your trail. Coming to the end of the first day, and pretty other than hitting Springer, I had no other problems. It was kind of windy and cold up there, but once I got off the mountain and got down into some of these draws, and I got on the leeward side of the wind, my hands warmed up. So but it's all good. I probably didn't walk nearly as far as I could have, but we were a little long getting off of Springer. Didn't get back to the car until about 2 o'clock, so kind of left me only a few hours of hiking time. So I'm stealth camping tonight down by a creek, and I get to listen to the water run all night, and no privy, but don't have a need for one tonight. And eating dinner, having chicken fried rice. I know, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? And it's not too bad for backpacking food. It's not bad. So but yeah, it's not as cold as it has been last week, but it is cool, and we're all set up, and hopefully get a good night's rest, and I'm gonna get a good early start tomorrow, and we'll see how far I want to go tomorrow. Hawk Mountain Shelter is like just short of 4 miles from here. The next shelter after that is I think it's like 11 miles from here. So don't know if I want to do 11 miles on my second day. I might just continue to do some short days, and I know there's a couple people behind me that are getting on the trail tomorrow, and maybe I'll end up hooking up with one of them and walk with them. I know I do need to try to get to Mountain Crossing by Wednesday night, and that's at mile marker 32, so I'm going to need to get some mileage, so I might have to push it to the second shelter tomorrow. But if I get an early start and take a nice easy day, I should be able to do 11 miles. The trail's been really good. The last 2 miles I pretty much have followed a stream, and it's always beautiful to listen to the water run. So we'll see. I know when it says Hawk Mountain Shelter, that means a hawk up to that hill. So, but the elevation gain and loss over the next day or so is not too bad until I get to Blood Mountain, and then Blood Mountain, I better be ready for it. So, we'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll kick it off, and then we'll go from there. So, but y'all be safe, and keep me in your prayers, and we'll see y'all later, alligator.
Well, good morning from the AT. Day 2. I'm still laying here in my sleeping bag. Just before 7 o'clock, sun hasn't come up, but I'm trying to motivate myself to get an early start today so I can get some miles behind me. Haven't come up with a total plan yet, but that's the whole idea. Just take one day at a time, one step at a time, and enjoy the journey. So once I'm up and about, I'll do another video. But it was a pretty good night. A little bit chilly for me, but I don't know. A few modifications on my sleep system, I'll be good to go. But like I said, they're calling for much colder weather later this week, so I definitely want to dial it in before that hits. So y'all take care, be safe, and we'll be back at you soon.
Well, getting ready to step back out on the trail, day 2, and pretty good day. Need to dial in my getting up in the morning and getting everything done. Wasn't in a big hurry today. Not really in a big hurry. That's where I stayed last night, and nice little stream down this way, going across the bridge here, and we're headed north. Well, according to the sign, I'm at Three Forks, and I have come 4.1 miles from Springer Mountain. I know it's not impressive for day 1 of my AT trip, but like I said, we got a late start going to the Springer, and then wind and cold and the wet trail slowed us down quite a bit, so I didn't get actually hiking by myself until almost 2 o'clock. So and then I stopped early just because first night didn't want to wander into a campsite kind of late, and but come across this beautiful lake, a beautiful river here, so I'm going to stop, spin the camera around, and let you take a look at it. That was the stream that I listened to all night last night. So beautiful. Sun's out, and see if I can walk across this bridge without falling in. So, what a beautiful sight. You know, there's going to be tough days, but it's days like this that make it really worthwhile doing this. And just beautiful. Just beautiful. said I wasn't going to miss any of the beautiful spots, and this is definitely a really nice start to my trip. I believe it's called Laurel Creek Falls, and it's a Blue Blaze trail from the AT, but it's only 1/10 of a mile, and you're foolish if you don't walk it, because it is a beautiful sight. You know, they tell you to take photos, leave footprints, but don't leave your mark on nature. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of knuckleheads that have decided that they needed to leave their mark on nature. And what a shame. What a shame. Tree behind me, they've carved into it, but you know, you come out here, enjoy the beauty. Don't destroy it. Well, I'm out here at Hawk Mountain Shelter. It's my second night on the AT. I know it doesn't sound significant, but I'm at 8.1 miles up the trail. I've averaged 4 a day, but kind of just taking my time and enjoying a few things. I'm going to work on doing some videos tonight, see if I can get them posted while I'm doing this. So my tent's set up. Sun is set, but it's still beautiful up here. And this is the Hawk Mountain Shelter. Got 3 hikers that are staying in the shelter tonight. I've chosen to stay in my tent just because I want to keep testing it out. So it's all good, and we'll catch you at the next one.